What is going on, guys? Greg here from Gondel Outdoors, and we're back for another gear review. This time we're going to do an accessory from Fishpond. We talked about it in our last video from the Honcho reel case because I happen to have one sitting in there. So this one is a great accessory, and I use them kind of all differently. So what we're going to talk about today are the Fishpond flat pucks. Now, they make a bunch of different ones. I have 3 different ones currently. I think the only one that I don't have is the Predator series, which is a rectangular box, but which I kind of wish I did have because it would fit in the front pocket better on my Storm Shadow than this one does. But these all kind of serve different purposes for different people, and the reason I use them is probably much different than why you would use them. So I'm going to start with the nice bright one because it's easy. So this is one that I got originally last year when I purchased the Storm Shadow. I purchased this one with it, and I don't know if you can see inside there, but when we're guiding, we don't use indicators very much, but when we do, it's usually for a client that's never nymphed before. It makes it a little bit easier for him to understand what his fly is doing under the water. So these have just regular closures, and I just keep some different size indicators in here, and this stays in my pack, and it keeps everything out of the way, but it doesn't eat up space in the main working side of my pack. I keep this in the back pocket. I barely ever pull it out. So this is what I use this one for. It's bright. That's how I know what's in it, is my indicators. Then I also have the blue one. This one's a little bit heavier, and this one I actually keep split shot in for streamer fishing, and I need to add a little weight. If we're doing salmon steelhead up in New York, I need to add a little weight. I keep 2 sizes inside of it. They're pretty easy to tell apart. So there's the split shot, and again, it stays in the back part of my vest. I don't ever have to worry about it. And then what's nice is these do all click together. So if I'm in the boat or in a raft, I don't have them sliding all over. They're all in one pack, and they come right apart. So this last one is my newest one, and the reason I got this is, one, it's a tiny bit thinner than the rest. And the reason I wanted this one is you've obviously seen in a couple different videos my Storm Shadow, and I use a lot of lid rig products. So I have one of their big magnets that sits up on my shoulder strap. I usually have the bracelet magnet on when I'm fishing, and then obviously I have the nippers which connect to my hat. The hard part that I've been realizing, because on the magnet that's on my shoulder is normally my forceps as well, and lately we've been fishing, we've had a lot of fish destroying flies, and so I throw them, I cut them off my tippet, I throw them onto that one to let them sit there so that I know when I get back I need to fix them. The problem is when I'm going to get my forceps, sometimes the fly falls on the forceps and sticks, which is exactly what it's supposed to do, but when I go to use the forceps, I pull them off, I lose the fly. So I got this one because this is the magnetic version. So inside is a magnet, and this way I'm going to use this because it is clear top, so I can see inside of it. I'm going to use this for all the flies that we are running throughout the day, or if they get beat up. Now they're in a place, they're stuck, so if I open this, it's not going to fall out. And now when I come home, I can take just this to the fly tying desk and see what I need to do repairs on, or if I just need to put them back into my fly box. So these things run like, I think $8.95, $9.95. The one that I still need to get again is the Predator. The Predator is a rectangular square box, and there's a stretch pocket on the front of that Storm Shadow, and that would fit in there really good, and they do all a magnetic version of that as well. So I may change to that one just because that'll be in a better location. These round ones in that stretch pocket, they go down a little too far, so I have to kind of reach funny to get it out. But again, great little accessory to have, and again, you can put anything you want in there. I've actually seen guys that put dip in the regular ones, not the magnetic ones, but in the regular ones. That way it's waterproof. So if you drop in the water, it'll float. You're not going to worry about ruining your tobacco. Super inexpensive, great to have in your pack. They serve all kinds of purposes, whether you want to use this, if you just tied up a dozen of something and your fly box isn't at your desk, you throw them in here, you're not going to lose anything. They're all going to be stuck to that magnet. Now you have an extra fly box that's magnetic. So for the price, definitely worth it. Most of the Fishpond dealers usually have these in stock. I think blue and orange are the only colors. I don't think I've seen any other colors of this one. So again, if you're just looking for an inexpensive accessory, Father's Day coming up, tell the missus or buy this for your dad. You can get them. Pretty much any Fishpond dealer should have them. If not, you can go right on the website and order them. They usually have them always in stock. So the Fishpond fly puck. It's about all I got on that. Pretty simple. So if you like the video, subscribe to the video, subscribe to the channel, put your notifications on so that way every time we release a new video, you'll know. Again, we have some big news coming up in July. We will release, I'm thinking like July 4th, America 250. So yeah, check it out. We'll talk to you soon.